Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Rosero game stage. Oh, come on. This is the penultimate session of the entire weekend. Let's have some enthusiasm. Welcome to the Rosero game stage. There we go. Let's keep it like that. Right, we're going to play some Capcom Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition. We're going to invite Neil Gorton from Capcom. He's the UK community manager, and our specialist Devil May Cry player, Prince. Come on, chaps, join us. Take a seat, gents. Prince, you'll probably have to sit here. You sit there, Neil. And so your controller should be there, mate.
I miss him already.
Oh, do you want to sit here? Do you want to be more intimate?
It's all right.
Are you sure?
It's all right.
So this is Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition.
Coming to the next gen.
Next gen.
Next gen. As some of you might have noticed, Capcom's put out a couple of good remasters recently. We just had Resident Evil remastered. And the thinking behind this one is we've had DMC Devil May Cry Definitive Edition, which came out towards the end of last gen. Maybe didn't get its moment in the sun that it deserves, so it's come to next gen. Same sort of thing with this one. There's still a lot of the producers back in Japan have a lot of love for this game, so they wanted to put out a definitive version of Devil May Cry 4. So it's the game that you played on last gen, so PS3, Xbox 360, but this time they've added up-to-date graphics, so it's all running nice and smoothly. And there's 3 additional characters to play as. So we've got Lady, Trish, and Virgil for the first time on this game.
And it's the legendary Dark Knight mode as well, right? Which was only the PC version, if I'm correct.
Yeah. There was a
One yes over there.
Well done, yes, guy.
Awesome.
All right, so Prince is going to start us off on the Nero storyline. So some people will have played this game before, of course. Some people won't have. So we're going to start on a nice, even setting for people that have seen it before.
For sure.
And welcome those guys that haven't. So you play as whatever you feel more comfortable as, Prince.
No
Bearing
pressure.
in mind, you do have an audience. First mission.
So yeah, we're not going to select a costume. We're going to stick the original.
Stick with it.
And I will be back in 1
You're
second.
going to leave us to it. How does it feel to be on stage all by yourself, Prince? Is that working?
Okay, I'm a better volume now. I thought I was quite loud.
I think you're quite a loud guy.
I am quite a loud guy, so when the mic's turned up really loud, it's really loud. So I apologise if I just deafen
Did we
anyone.
actually get any DMC cosplayers making it to the show? I don't spy any. They're all outside having their picture taken.
Yeah, that's it, right?
That would have been cool.
So the original came out, I want to say, 2008.
Did you play it? What did you play it on?
I played on the Xbox 360.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was working in game at the time when this came
Oh,
out.
really?
So I couldn't even afford my own copy when it came.
I actually reviewed DMC4
Oh, that's cool.
back in the day.
I'm assuming a 10.
Yeah, of course, mate,
Or
yeah.
you're like maybe a 9. You thought maybe if only a special edition could come out many years from now.
Well, that's it, right? I was waiting for this special edition to give it a 10.
All right. So Nero here looking pretty.
Yeah, pretty old game, right?
Gen.
Can we get
Thank you very much, PS4.
some game volume, please, sir? There we go.
His girlfriend.
It's
Good
been
singer?
such a long time, because I previewed this recently.
Oh, okay.
But we wanted to create a video for our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Plug Rosero Network on YouTube. Follow us now. We're amazing.
Tell me about this YouTube channel.
Yes, I might tell you.
Right.
So we did the video, and I hadn't played it in 6 years. Well, no, probably 7 years.
Yeah.
And then I just jumped straight into one of the big bosses in the middle of the game, and decided to see how I was.
What your skills are like.
They were terrible. Because I was still playing the DMC controls, where you hold the triggers for the different weapons.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that with this. Very similar, but it takes a while to get used to.
Yeah. I'm just taking a quick check that there are no particularly young children in the audience. These guys will be all right, because it does start a bit gory.
Yeah, if there's anybody in the age of
I'm gonna say 16, but
16, please leave now.
or cover your eyes for the next 5 minutes.
We'll be checking IDs on the door shortly.
Like that guy on that guy's shoulder, turn around. It's gonna get gory.
Close your eyes.
Close your eyes. Sorry.
It's okay,
They'll be
it's
fine.
okay.
They'll be fine.
this. Look at this, some nice kind of music in the background.
Nice. I like this sort of like holds music.
Yeah, and this is the first time it's actually been shown anywhere outside, like live, right?
Yeah, this build of it, yeah.
And it's out soon as well.
Yeah, you can pre-order it now. Pre-order it now and get alternate costumes for Lady and Trish.
Oh, of course, yes.
So darn pretty. Always been a really pretty game.
I think it's because it's 60 frames a second now as well, right? That makes such a difference with the kind of, I want to use the word visceral combat.
Visceral combat's a good term.
It's a games industry buzzword, right? Visceral. Everything's visceral.
You're amongst friends that understand visceral combat.
Yeah, everyone understands the visceral gaming buzzword, right? I have seen no nods in the audience then.
That's fine.
I got one.
They're sucked in
Two.
by the screen. That's cool. That's fine.
That's good. That's fine. It's fine. When was the last time you played it? Have you been playing it in the office recently?
We have like one build in the office. So to get my skills up, I went and I had to go to Game to buy a PS3 copy of it because all of our copies have been taken.
Oh, wow.
So what I found out is when I've been practicing at home, I'm all right. But compared to Prince here...
He's bigging you up, Prince.
Deservedly so. Prince is a far better DMC player here. If I was to play this for this crowd, I don't see them with any rotten veg, but I'd definitely be pelted by it.
Yeah, for sure. Just come out of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
Someone's got a bag out the back and they're handing it out. So we start off in the nice pretty church. I actually remember this sequence because I was like, whoa! Because it's a very interesting start, right?
Very interesting start. And I think that kid on his dad's shoulders is left, so I'm feeling a bit more comfortable now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it gets brutal, right? So I can't believe that you work for Capcom and you couldn't get a copy of this yourself to take home and practice. That you had to go to the shop.
We keep a couple of copies around, you know, for like age rating and stuff like that. There's the DMC cosplayer.
There we go.
In the back, it's Rhea. Yeah, we saw you, Rhea.
Yeah, that's worth a round of applause.
Nice attempt to sneak in.
Perfect timing.
Perfect timing. Couldn't have done it better. And I'm going to say a costume accurate Nero as well.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Credit where it's due.
It's a very long beginning. I forgot how, because when we put it on in the office, skip.
You're a cutscene skipper?
No. For preview purposes, we only have a certain amount of time to get through games.
Okay.
So it's skip cutscene, gameplay, capture, voiceover, upload.
Well, I think that's part of the appeal of like the older Devil May Cry games. I would say like Japaneseness of them all. They're certainly very Eastern compared to like what Western gamers are coming to. So this sort of like characterization, especially of Nero and Dante, appeals a lot more to like an Eastern audience. And the privileged few that are watching this now, because I'm assuming that these guys are all into DMC4.
Yeah, for sure.
Otherwise,
you'd
you'd just be here for the seat.
Yeah. Just having a rest. It's been a long day. I just came for a seat.
That has been a long day.
Are there many people out there who've actually played DMC4? There's a few.
Pretty much everyone. You guys did know there was a special edition coming, right? This isn't a revelation to you. All right.
It's a revelation to all of us, Neil.
Hey.
But yeah, compared to like the DMC that was done by Ninja Theory, as other than a Western studio.
What did you think of DMC?
I loved it.
DMC.
Yeah, there was a lot of kind of angst amongst the community, but personally, from somebody who's played all the Devil May Cries, I genuinely loved it.
Open it up to the floor. A genuine show of hands who actually liked DMC Devil May Cry.
The last one, right?
All right. Anyone that really didn't like it?
Okay.
Paul really didn't like it. You know what though? It's fair enough to have a divisive opinion over it.
For sure, right?
Totally fair. Like I understand the reasoning for it. Like, you know, they went into this with a set of mind of like, let's let Ninja Theory build it with like a more Western outlook, and to like a lot of fans that just didn't hit home. They wanted like this more Eastern approach to it. And like yourself, I've got time for them all.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think. The way I think of like DMC Devil May Cry, like these Scottish reviewers, Bitsocket put it really well. Like you've got to imagine it as like a band's doing a cover version of your favorite song.
Yeah.
So Devil May Cry, DMC Devil May Cry, like it doesn't change anything in this Devil May Cry universe.
Yeah.
It's just more of like a nod, a different version to it.
Absolutely.
But here we are. I mean, like it's the next gen DMC DE has come out. But there's still a fair bit of work. Like when this first came out on 360 PS3, producers feel that there's still a fair bit of work to do to it, like especially like with adding the other characters. So we've got a chance to do that now. So I think the producers are especially going to be interested to see how this audience takes to it, whether it's going to be like returning fans, how many new fans it's going to get. It's kicking off.
I'm going to ask this, assuming you know the answer. So I apologize if I put you on the spot.
Right.
Why DMC4?
Why DMC4? It's, as you know, deep in the laboratories of Capcom Towers over in Japan. They're making all kind of cool stuff. But they do have this small window to try and put out some of their favorite games again. Maybe add a little bit more to them. Like the really good example is like Resident Evil, because I can imagine there's a fair few amount of people, like I'll probably split the same room again, like some people loved Resident Evil 6, believe me they did. I don't know if you're here today. There we go, Nero, Adam, they like Resident Evil 6.
Two people.
Two people?
Two people.
I'll take it. But some people didn't.
Yeah.
So it's part of like my job to like feedback what everyone thought about it. So Capcom's came up with that idea of, okay, we'll put out the original Resident Evil on like all these new platforms to see how people respond to that, because that's what a lot of people have been asking for, like a return to survival horror, return to the fixed camera controls. But they've also gone down the second road of, well, what happens if we do Revelations 2? So we'll learn those lessons and put it in a new context. So they've been interested in watching like all these come through. Prince is about to kick off.
This is it.
You ready, Prince? This is your 8 mile moment. Do you know what? I bet you the tutorials are still on, but you're just going to have to power through it.
I think they are still on.
So yeah, we've had both DMC, DE, and now we're getting Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition. So the producers back in Japan are going to be watching, very interested to see what happens with this one, how it sells, how everyone reacts. Go on, Prince. Get stuck in.
So and as you can see, with this being a early build, we have given him a hell of a lot of health, a hell of a lot of orbs, I want to say they're called.
Right, orbs.
It's been a while, and they changed names, so I'm never sure.
Julian Pistolas. Nicely done.
Just the 60 frames is like, wow. What do you think of Nero as a character?
I've got to be careful because Rhea's down there dressed as Nero. It's good. It worked. It worked. I've always been more of a Virgil man.
Yeah.
So does anyone here have Nero as a favourite character? Aside from the person dressed as Nero.
Oh, but he's not even your favourite character? No.
Virgil. Big
oh, wow.
Virgil fan. All right. So I'm going to be interested to see, like, especially like new people come to this one, what they take away from Nero, whether that's going to like turn into a fan favorite.
Because he was divisive at the time as well, right? Back in 2008.
Well, yeah, you've got certain traits of Dante there. Can anyone out Dante?
Yeah, for sure. I could.
Stiff shoulder, I get that.
It definitely took me a while to get used to. I remember going from 3 to 4, and it was completely new mechanics.
Yeah.
Obviously, the new character with the claw.
With this.
Come on.
The core mechanics. You're going to use core mechanics. You're going to use that term.
No, it's been a while. Come on.
All right. Okay.
What's the?
I don't know where you're going with this.
The glove, the gauntlet.
I don't know where you're going with it.
Because you can pull people in, right?
I'll pull you in.
Yeah, let's get a little sexual on the game stage.
The styling of it is different. The combat for like this one, if anyone ever played like DMC4 on the PC, like that's like the sort of like the latest version of like the combat that they got to play. So that's what they're sticking with in this one.
The most refined version, right?
The most refined version. Also, they've also built Lady and Trish and Virgil like from the ground up. So they're not like reskins of like Dante and Nero. They are completely new characters. Certainly in the special edition. So
new movesets and stuff.
New movesets. Like season pros will get the hang of like what they're doing, but yeah, you'll see that they're quite different. How did he do?
I'm gonna go C. B.
I reckon a B. Oh. That's fair. If it wasn't for the
Oh,
orbs,
hey, that's a good.
that was all right, Prince.
It's a good start. It's a good start. Well, this is where he starts to step up now. You have to get an S for the next one.
I need to change the buttons.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
We'll allow you a button change.
Are you an inverter as well?
Yeah, but I moved the gun to R2.
Oh, okay. See, pro, you were right. Actual pro.
Season Pro.
So in terms of, was it reskinned? Was it just, did anything have to change in terms of?
It's been given like a big tune-up.
Yeah.
Big tune-up. Especially to get to up to 60 frames.
Yeah, for sure. What was that on the PC back in the day?
I don't even remember.
No.
Don't honestly know.
I'm just putting you on the spot. I like to put you on the
It was
spot.
before my time at Capcom.
Oh, okay, good
I'm
answer.
still working in the game shop.
You should know that working in the game shop.
I should do.
Somebody walks in, I want to buy DMC4 on the PC. How many frames per second is it?
It was at that golden age as Steam was coming up, so no one was buying PC games from the game shop anymore.
So you've got an answer for everything now. I like it.
It's just the truth. It's the truth. Tell the truth. There's less to remember.
Very true, very true. We're delving out wise words to the public here.
It'll be a first. It'll be a first.
Definitely a first, because you've been on the stage with us for years, right? Pretty much every show we do something.
Yeah, about that.
And even next show, we might have something even better.
I couldn't possibly comment on that.
No, neither could I.
Just have to hold on to E3, my friend.
Oh, this game's been announced.
Yeah, this game's been announced, but you were saying like something better.
Oh, no, I'm talking about the game that's already been announced.
Oh, okay.
We're obviously talking about Street Fighter. But hopefully we can do something, because we had you guys doing Street Fighter, I want to say Super Ultra Street Fighter.
How very dare you? How very dare you suggest that there would be another version to come out after
No, I
that?
meant the last one that came out. What was
Ultra?
Yeah, Ultra.
You wanted to do some Ultra on
Oh,
stage?
we had some.
Yeah, the Invitational.
Yeah, that was
good.
it.
That was fun.
Can't beat a
We
bit of
should
Street
bring that
Fighter.
back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bring the Street Fighter 5 Invitational on.
Absolutely. Exclusive to the MCM London Comic Con.
I do, but you would have to beat the Street Fighter community manager, which is no easy thing.
No, right?
Alright, Prince. Flex those muscles. Crumbs.
The bit I always remember about this game is the bit where you're climbing the kind of stairs, fighting every single boss in a row.
Kind of feels like MCM in a nutshell, right?
Yeah,
Trying to
pretty
get
much.
from one end to the other.
Oh yeah. This is a little bit quieter today. Yesterday was manic.
Good show yesterday. I watched the Dark Room yesterday.
It was
live
brilliant.
on the stage. I was standing in the back.
Was anyone here for the Dark Room yesterday? There we go, a few people.
That got
Amazing,
weird,
right?
didn't it?
Brilliant.
It was a good show.
If you missed it, it's going to be on our YouTube channel next weekend. So we put everything we've done over the weekend on YouTube. So it's 45 minutes of pure madness and brilliance. But not as brilliant as DMC4 Special Edition.
Good.
Just
Nicely
like
plugged.
I always bring it back.
Nicely plugged.
That's what I'm here for.
Good. How are we doing for time?
We've got about 27 minutes past. So
I'll
we've got
tell you
another
what,
15.
we'll let Prince do this one. Get to the end of this cutscene, let Prince work his magic. Then we'll switch it to some bloody palace mode to get Virgil on the go.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
That'll show off Prince's skills.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, see how high we can get. I'm terrible at that.
The bloody palace mode.
Yeah.
It's my Sunday morning mode.
Really?
Yeah, it wakes me up.
Wow. That's a hell of a start to the day. Yeah, I don't tend to reserve health in games like this. The attack is the best form of defense.
Oh, it's like sharing the stage with Sun's you. Can we just give props to Nero for just like how well he like demolishes these bad guys?
It was a good entrance for him, right?
With his revving sword. Especially this way.
Japan create the best weapons, right? In the history of video games, all the best weapons have come from Japan.
The guy's got style.
Here we go then. Here we go.
Alright, Prince, you can do this.
Oh, it's okay, it's okay. But once you change the buttons, we're expecting big things.
We'll let you change the buttons for Bloody Palace mode. We'll let you change the buttons for Bloody Palace mode. Does that work? All right.
Can you not change them in the start menu now? Is it not easy? I don't know. There we
Go for
go.
it, Prince. Going for a bit of juggling. Do you
Yeah, I like.
That's impressive.
Oh, I didn't realise that you held it, it paused the meter.
That's because you're not as good as Prince.
Exactly right. I played this game, completed it many times.
I'm not as good as Prince is.
I actually remember back in the day, I completed it on normal,
Fair.
and then I went back to do it on the level up. What was the level up from normal? Devil Hunter mode, is it? And I got halfway through the game, and it crashed. My disc was scratched, so I had to go and buy another copy to finish it for the last half of the game, just because I was committed.
I admire your conviction. I admire your conviction.
Two
It's good.
purchases, mate. Two purchases.
Capcom thanks you.
Yeah. But you were talking about earlier on about Capcom almost experimenting and seeing what the fans want from video games.
It's been like a big part of what me and like my American cohorts and my German and French ones do as well. Like, especially in the last couple of years and after Resi 6 is like listening to what fans say on like forums. Like even if it's not a Capcom forum, we're there, we're reading it, and we're just making reports back to Japan. The community guys now are involved a lot more in like the telemarketing meetings, so they're talking directly with the producers. So they know that like the fans' opinions are getting back to them, and that's started to like shape the sort of games that Capcom are making.
For sure.
I think everyone's going to win out of that.
Yeah. Well, Resident Evil HD, it sold over 1 million units. That was made. So that was an indication of what the fans want, right? It's like
They were happy to see it back.
yeah, for sure.
They're happy to see it back. So right now they're going to chew over how well that did, how well Revelations 2 did, decide where they're going to take it from there.
Yeah, Revelations 2. That's another recent title for you guys.
It was a
You've
good
had,
one. I
You've
like
had a
that
good
one.
6 months, right?
Yeah. It's probably one of my favorite Resident Evil games thus far.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Genuinely, I had not played Resident Evil HD since when it was first released. I didn't play the GameCube version.
Yeah.
So when I was playing it, half of the content was new because it was ported from the GameCube version, right? And it was like playing a new game. It was like, oh.
Did you play it with the lights out?
Yeah, we did. In the office. So we streamed the entire game, and we played it with the lights out, and it was basically a compilation video of us just jumps and screams.
I wish I could get upstairs that easily.
This is what MCM needs, right?
Much easier to get across the hall. It's collecting those orbs. You can't stomach getting another A rank.
This is it. Like the guys in the office say that I play games far too meticulously. I would just destroy everything to see whether something's inside. Whether it's a barrel, a chair.
You're a thorough man.
Yeah. It takes me days to play games, but
What are you playing just now?
I am currently playing The Witcher.
All right, I've
The
not got
Witcher
it yet.
3.
Is it good?
It's brilliant. It's great. It's going to be a quiet summer though. I mean, apart from Batman, and obviously DMC's coming out. Got that in there. And Lego. But other than that, it seems to be fairly quiet for July and August.
So we get E3 out of the way.
Yeah, for sure. You excited about E3?
I am excited about E3. A few things in the bag.
Are you going out this year?
I will be.
Oh,
going
amazing. Oh yeah, we've had this conversation.
off stage.
We did.
In real life.
So you must be excited for Capcom to finally come out and show more Street Fighter for one.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Street Fighter 5.
You've only seen a little bit of it so far, like snippets here and there.
Prince and I were discussing like what we can say on stage about Street Fighter 5 because we've seen a little bit further.
Yeah,
There's
there's
a build in the office.
that press are seeing
Yeah,
soon.
It's some press. Don't tell me they invited you.
Select press.
Select.
We are
press.
there. We're sending our resident, so basically in the office, Rich and Lee, big Street Fighter guys.
Okay.
They duke out on the stream all the time. I think Lee will be happy in me pointing out that he beat Rich 5-0 at Street Fighter. There he is at the back on the camera.
Man, no one's going to applaud you. No one.
And Rich is 15 seconds behind, listening to the live stream behind. So
yeah, you'll be great in his
that's it. You'll see the stage shake in a minute. I love the fact that you've kept the load screens as well, like the kind of the neon-esque.
Well, that was the approach, like, you know, don't break what's already working.
Look at that. You knew that was there.
I didn't even know about that one.
Me neither.
It's good.
I love the way he swaggers.
Swagger. That's based off Prince. Motion capture for this.
So it's about time we saw more of Dante, Nero, DMC.
You want to see another DMC?
Yeah, well, it's been a few years. What was it, 2013 since Ninja Theories? Or was it earlier than that?
So no, it's
13, and then 14 was the special edition. 15.
We're here.
Yeah, so who knows?
Question is, though, who would you cast in Devil May Cry 5?
What, as the voice actor or as the lead?
As the characters. You want all the characters in it? You want just Dante and Virgil?
Everyone seems to like Virgil. You know what? A Virgil-only game.
Yeah? Virgil-only game?
Yeah.
I could get behind that.
I think that'd be cool. Who's your favourite DMC lead?
Do you know what? Like, ladies like playable for the first time in this one. I got a real soft spot for her. Because she's like the only like human in the cast. Like she doesn't have like demon blood. She has to rely on like guns and like explosives. I can relate a lot more to that.
Okay, yeah.
I had difficulty even getting on stage, so like this sort of like acrobatics is beyond me. It's a lot of time for lady.
Oh, cool.
Really cool lady cosplayer going about earlier.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Have you been taking photos?
I was.
And people can see them on the Capcom community page, right?
They can.
Capcom UK, all one word.
Capcom_UK.
Oh, okay.
Unless you're on Facebook.
Is that Facebook and Twitter?
And Twitter.
I'm plugging you here.
It's good. It's a good plug. You can also see the Hello Kitty booth that I accidentally tweeted out on the company account.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was that meant to be your tweet? And oh, I see. The joys of Twitter.
The perils of community management.
Do you do that a lot? Is that the first time you've ever done it?
First time in a long time.
Oh, in a long time, so it's not the first time. Was it delete it quickly or?
Not quickly enough. Someone might have screen grabbed it.
Oh, really?
As long as it wasn't anything, don't say anything like cheeky, I think we're all right.
Was it Sam that screen grabbed it and sent it you?
It was not.
No, he just kind of ears perk up over there on the
You
camera.
can do it. It's against the community manager code. All right. Prince has almost finished this level.
And then we can see some proper combat. Not that this isn't proper, but you know what I mean.
I know what I mean.
Far better than me.
I thought I was doing good until I gave Prince a shot.
Yeah.
Nah.
What do you think in terms of rank? What are you going for?
For this one, I think he'll get a B overall.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's not bringing his A game or indeed his S game.
I'm going to go with an A.
Yeah?
I think it's, yeah.
See what he can
Here you go,
bring
he's
home.
going to do it now, watch. Was it me? Which DMC was it? The mode where you got hit once and died? Was that this one?
Oh, no, but that is an achievement in this one.
Is it really?
Yeah, if you can get all the way to bloody palace mode, all the way through it, without taking a hit.
Wow.
Imagine how many people in the world are going to be able to get that achievement.
Not many.
Not many.
Less than 1%.
Yeah, probably, when you think about it. That's probably one of the toughest achievements ever created.
Is the list out?
Yeah.
On our site.
Yeah, on
Yeah,
your site.
yeah.
Do you want me to reverse plug?
Yeah, go on.
So if you go to Xbox achievements right now, you can see the trophy list for Devil May Cry 4.
Well, the achievement list.
Yeah, sorry, achievement
Yes.
list. Ah,
If you go to PlayStation Trophies.
well, you can go to that one as well too.
Yeah, you can go
that's
there.
going to be like one of the toughest of all time.
So every year we do our annual achievement awards. Easiest, hardest achievements. Easiest, hardest 1000s.
Yeah.
I get the feeling that that's going to be there.
Yeah, I mean, like you can see like a lot of hardcore Devil May Cry fans online talking about it, but I don't think everyone's going to be able to step up and do it. Speaking of trophies,
Yeah.
Vince is getting skilled up. It's buying everything.
Yeah, I should have mentioned that you could literally buy everything. There is enough there. It's only now that I realise, I was like, oh yeah.
He was doing all right.
Yeah.
Just got on a little shopping break is all.
Is this getting ready for a Bloody Palace mode, right?
You can do it. All right, we're expecting something extra special now.
Is it? We got all the moves now.
It's practicing.
Oh, look at him. Here we go.
Here's that wrist.
Keep those fingers nimble.
All right, we're coming up to our first boss battle.
Extra concentration during the wrong button.
Are you going to be able to do this without taking a hit? No?
No.
I'll try my best.
You can but try.
You should have let him change the controls, Neil.
No.
No.
No. It's any like shine me more than he already does.
Oh, the memories are come flooding back.
You were there in your promo Call of Duty t-shirt. 2008.
I can't even think what that was like. Call of Duty 4, right?
Now you're asking.
We're
Black Ops was out. It was 2008.
Oh, was it?
I think you could be right, you know.
It was a Black Ops. Oh yeah, you know what? I should know that. I went to play Black Ops 3 recently, and they said 2008.
There you go.
So, Black Ops. Wow.
That's a good game.
Yeah. Black Ops. The Black Ops series seems to be pushing ahead now.
Yeah, it's my favorite one out of Call of Duty.
New one's brilliant.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you a Call of Duty or a Battlefield guy?
I'm a Battlefield guy.
It's a Battlefield
Yeah, but I got into
You
Black
dabble.
Ops 3. I dabble. I do.
Dabble.
I have to.
And then obviously you got the Star Wars one coming.
Oh wow.
Excited for that.
Yeah. Everyone's excited for Star Wars Battlefront, right?
Why wouldn't you be excited for Star
Yeah,
Wars?
absolutely.
All right, Prince, trust your instincts.
Should we do this blindfolded? Here we go.
Okay.
It's a great little start.
Good start. Nice. Can get tricky.
I don't want to tempt fate, but he hasn't been hit yet, right?
If he does, he's still fired.
Oh, he got hit. I genuinely tempted fate. I'm so sorry, Prince.
This is clear out your desk Tuesday.
Hasn't really been hit though. It's only a little scratch.
Really, it's a flesh wound. Ooh. Good plan.
Nice dodge. And this is surely it.
Yes!
Oh, look at that.
Sliverland.
Oh, round of applause, right?
That was pretty good.
I'm going with an A.
You reckon it's bumped that up to an A?
Yeah. What do you reckon?
I'm sticking with B.
Really?
Yeah, what do you think?
I missed a couple more. So.
You did miss
Oh, okay. So you reckon a B? Okay, so Prince thinks a B. Why am I the only one that's like backing you? It's like, he's like, yeah, it's a B. Did you know that you missed a couple of orbs, or were you just doing it to get through?
I didn't have double jump, so I couldn't.
Oh, okay. Now you do. Yeah, that's my fault. I apologise. I'm still going A. I'm confident.
Generous, yeah? Should put a gentleman's wager on it.
Okay.
Pint
Well-
in the fox.
Okay.
Alright.
There we go. Or naked streak around MCM for the last hour.
Steady on. Steady on. Right.
Come on. I got a beer on this.
Come on, B.
Oh, yes!
I owe you a pint. Okay.
Wow.
Have we got time to do some
Yeah, we got
Bloody
5-10
Palace,
minutes.
please? Yeah? You
Sure.
You want to quit out and do some Bloody Palace?
Should we do some? Do you want to take some questions while I'm?
If they're sort of general Capcom-y questions,
Yeah.
yes.
Nothing too like. Are you going to announce DMC? I want to say 5 or 6.
But as long if you want to talk about like the mechanical changes of the games and whatnot, me and Prince will hang out outside
Okay.
and answer questions. But if you've got any sort of general Capcom questions, by all means.
Are there any general Capcom questions?
There's a general Capcom
There is one.
question. from
Let me
Snake.
get a microphone. Look at that. It's like he's listening to me. Thank you. And then Prince is going to do his thing. Right, could you stand up, please, sir? Thank you.
Yeah, I was just wondering, have there been any kind of gameplay changes to Nero and Dante, or is all the new stuff just for the 3 new characters? Cheers.
That was a good question, but specifically the one I said, don't ask. There have been, if you ever played the PC version of it, that's probably the closest like approximation of what the controls are. So if that's what you're used to, you'll find you'll be able to just slip right into it. It's the sort of other characters that have literally just been built from the ground up, so they're not reskins. I take it which one, did you do the PC version? Yeah, alright, okay, so you're going to be used to this one. So it's more going to be about sort of like Lady Trish, Virgil for you. You'll be right at home with that, but thank you for your question, that's also a cool cosplay.
Is there any more general? Here we go. Could you stand up, please?
Hello,
Hi.
Anwar Hassan, strategy guide writer at Future Press. We worked on the official guide for this game in 2008. So I'm a big fan of the Devil May Cry franchise, and my question is the re-release of the special edition of this game and the reboot a feeler for a future Devil May Cry title from Capcom, or is that a too early question to ask?
No, it's not an early question. Sorry, is that where's the franchise going to go?
Yeah, basically, are there plans for a DMC5 from Capcom Japan or with the Ninja Theory team?
Total fair question. I mean, like me and Dan would like really love to see like a Devil May Cry 5.
Yeah, for
At
sure.
the moment, talking with the producers, they are purely focused on like what they can do with this one. So they've had DE go out and like do its business and like get us remastered on next gen. Now they want to see like how fans react to this one. And we'll have a sit and think about what's next for Devil May Cry. I think Dan and I were talking about like we'd like to see like a Virgil only one. So
For sure.
it's what the fans want to see. We're always watching like the social channels, be it like the Capcom ones or like the fan pages. So we're always interested in what fans want to see. It's by no means like a dead franchise. Like we'd love to do like another Devil May Cry. We've just not started planning one yet. So we'll see what the future holds.
How about a Bayonetta crossover?
A Bayonetta crossover, I would, as a fan, I would love to see the two worlds collide. I would play that game in a heartbeat. You never know. I'm certainly open to the idea. It's a bit above my pay grade, but I would love to see a DMC. Would they team up? Would it be like Dante versus Bayonetta or working together?
Go on, say it again.
I reckon it'd be a team up because they're both sort of sassy characters and they're very larger than life.
I would like to see it as long as like Trish doesn't get jealous. That would be cool. I'd like to see that.
That's a Sega franchise though, right, Bayonetta?
It's not the same one. What's that?
That's a Sega franchise, right?
Sega franchise. Bezzy Mates.
Bezzy Mates.
Bezzy Mates
Good old
and Sega.
Japanese publishers sticking
Yeah.
together. Right, we have a question here. Could you stand up, please? Thank you.
Hi.
Have you ever thought about using character Cradle or about his character in Devil May Cry 4?
I can't hear a word. I'm thinking, can you get Dan to shout it? Dan, can you do
I didn't hear it either, sorry. I've got this in my ear.
All right, go close.
Sorry, go on, I'm coming close. Go on.
What do you think about the character Cradle and would he ever be kind of used in a fashion, if you could? From Devil May Cry 4, the character Cradle.
Credo.
Right. All right, so I can get the name. So was the question is, would we include him?
If you ever could, since that song.
If you could ever include him.
If I could ever include him in like this one, or just in future DMC games, was he like your favorite character?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
No, it would be a good addition. Like we'd that's the thing about like where does DMC go for this? It's started to get like a really good roster of like returning characters and particularly like palatable ones. I'd like to see it. Certainly not done with him, but yeah. Come by all means after we're done with here. Come and talk to me off the stage about what you'd like to see in like a future game, and we can talk about that. But I can't hear anything over Bloody Palace mode at the moment. But thank you for asking.
Excellent.
Are you giving
right.
up now? Are you just sitting in the audience?
I was just wanted to be out the camera's way, because that one's tracking me. Right, can you stand up, please? Thank you.
Hiya. What was the reason for the digital download for the UK and US remastered edition? Because I understand the Japanese edition had a soundtrack, artwork, and it's got a special edition pizza storage box.
It does indeed. Like
So-
the physical version in
Yeah.
Japan, like comes in an actual pizza box, which looks amazing. This is what they're
Thank
watching
you.
like very closely. They want to see how well this is done. They know how well DMCDE did. Now they want to see how an
back in
old
a
school
sec.
Devil May Cry will do like on a next gen system. It's purely just being able to bring this out at the same time as Japan. They've got to like cut a little something somewhere. So that's the best compromise that they can make is to do it like digital only. I would love to get a hold of one of those pizza boxes though. So hopefully some point in the future, should we get like a Devil May Cry 5 or something, hopefully we can see a physical version. It's not on my pay grade to say, but I would love to see it because that pizza box looks awesome. Thank you for asking me.
Right, we've got time for another couple of questions. So again, sir, can you stand up, please? Thank you.
Hey Neil.
Hey,
Recently last year I made myself a PC with my blood, sweat and tears, as one can imagine. I just want to know, has the specs from the last last PC version of Devil May Cry 4 has been updated for the remastered version, or is it like all the same from the last version?
so is it the specs the same from like the last gen onto this one?
Yeah.
They have been like tweaked up to like go with what the next gen's capable of. Let's meet up after the broadcast and we can talk about like the specifics of it then. Bless you. Thank you for your question though.
All right, we'll have one more. I'm going to go to the back. Sorry. I will have two more. I'll come back. I'm feeling generous. Thank you very much. I'm just going to squeeze past you so I'm out the way of the camera. Thank you.
Are there any cool post-game unlocks to look forward to in this new version?
That's a good question. At the moment, because we're like using the debug, everything's unlocked for me. So I don't know if anything's going to be specifically unlocked like after you complete like a version of the game. I'll have to check with the producer. Come and find me afterwards. I'll tell you where you can go and find the information. Because I'm going to take all of this back to like the producer and ask him and just put out like a general frequently asked questions. And I will get that answer for you. So that's a Smash Brothers t-shirt, right? Yeah, good t-shirt, man. Good t-shirt.
Right, we have one more question. If you stand up, please. Thank you.
In the game, is there anything hinted towards the theory of the Virgil and Nero's son and father theory?
Oh, I'd love to be able to answer that for you. I really would. They have their own cutscenes, I can tell you that much. But that's all that I'm allowed to go into at the moment. Once the game's made, I'm going to make lots of content about it to go up on the Capcom channels, but that's a question I've always wanted to have answered as well. So unfortunately at the moment I'm going to have to ask you to wait until the game comes out and then we can address that. Thank you for asking me.
Excellent. How's Prince getting on?
How you been doing, Prince? You got any triple S's yet? Couple.
Nice, nice.
All right, let's get to the end of this one then.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take us home, Prince. Take us home.
But it's not the best game to be running across on, but it's okay. I have faith in you. I always used to hate the Knights. Anything with shields in games.
All right. Let's call it a day there.
Right, absolutely.
All right.
Folks, can I get a big round of applause for Prince for doing amazing stuff? And a huge round of applause from Neil Gorton from Capcom UK, Community Manager.
Yeah, thank you for taking the time to watch it. If anyone wants to come and chat to me and Prince, we're going to hang out at the back there. It would be nice to meet you, and if you've got any comments or queries about Devil May Cry, I'll happily pass them back to the producers back in Japan. So come and say hello.
Thank you very much, Neil and Prince. Thank you very much, guys. We're going to be back in about 5 minutes. We're playing some Next Gen Payday 2, so it's never been seen before, except for yesterday when we were doing it. But do come by, join us. We're just going to have some fun for the last session. Thank you very much. You've been great. Cheers.